How to make your money work for you. Today's video is all about making money work for you. In the video, we will discuss 10 ways you can leverage your money or time to increase your net income or create a small fortune for yourself. And as always, timestamps are included in the description box. Now, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm, and let's dive into the video. 1. Open a high-yield savings account. Before sending your money off to do your bidding, you'll want to have an emergency savings account of roughly 6 months of living expenses stored in cash, says Sean Gould, a wealth strategist with Waddle & Associates. An FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, would be a smart place to keep it, as it's a high-yield savings or checking account, where it has the potential to generate more money as it waits. An average savings account offers an interest rate of approximately 0.01%, and an average checking account is the digital equivalent of placing your money under the mattress. But the difference is, high-yield saving and checking accounts offer interest rates that exceed 1%, essentially 100 times what you'd receive otherwise. Usually, these accounts can be found at online banks, which keep costs low by foregoing brick-and-mortar locations. 2. Develop a budget. This is something that we've heard 1,000 times before, but how many of us actually have and stick to it? If you're guilty of being in the dark about your incomes and outgoings, coming up with a budget is one of the best ways that you can start taking control of your finances. A budget will tell you if you're spending more or less than you can afford. It also helps you steer your money to where it matters the most, so you can be on top of bills, reduce debt, and begin putting money towards your future goals. Your budget should sum up all your living expenses, so you can compare the total you spend against your take-home pay. Do away with or reduce any unnecessary expenses, and figure out a sensible savings plan. 3. Develop streams of positive income. Few things can contribute to financial security quite like developing passive revenue sources. The most accurate definition of the term passive income is money earned with little to no effort expended, according to Investopedia. Once you set it up, passive income streams earn you money while you sleep. It might sound too good to be true, but creating any stream of passive incomes would need you to make an investment of some sorts up front, whether of your money or time, but can also lead to huge payoffs in the future. As an entrepreneur, it's true that you'll likely always need to depend on the day-to-day work you perform for your clients, but you can always tap into your creative side and find other ways to make money using your skills and abilities. Silent partnerships in business or real estate are some of the common forms of passive income, but it can also be created from making YouTube videos using affiliate marketing on your channel. Many content creators use monthly subscriptions to monetize their audience. Try to be creative when considering how you could adapt your services into a product that provides a passive income service. Always be in tune with the needs of your target audience and strive to create something that offers real value. 4. Invest in the market. After your IRA and 401k, next is an investment account. It's important to take part in the markets. Being in the market and attempting to time the market is not the same thing. Most experts will advise against putting money in and pulling it out to take advantage of favorable fluctuations and minimize the loss when the market takes a hit. Over time, wavering dips in the market should even out, resulting in an overall gain. So, you have to leave your investments alone to take advantage of this effect. It's advised to not have more than 3 to 6 months sitting in cash. People like the comfort of money in cash because they're still burned from 2008 and 2009, but inflation will eat away at your money. Sitting in comfort is not a good way to make money. It's a common misconception that you need to have a lot of capital to even think about investing in the stock market. To quote William O'Neill, entrepreneur and stockbroker, who in his book, How to Make Money in Stocks, says that if you're a typical working person or a starting investor, you should know that it doesn't take a lot of money to start. You can begin with as little as $500 to $1,000 and add to it as you earn and save more money. You also don't need to know every single thing or even a lot about the stock market to start investing. There are a number of passive investment options that permit you to set it and forget it and literally make you money in your sleep. 5. Store it in retirement accounts. Retirement accounts, such as 401ks and IRAs, are investment accounts, which translates to your savings, are invested in the market and have the potential to multiply exponentially. Getting the 401k is vital. You need to save as much as you can, so as to have money work for your tax efficiently and to get your funds in the market, says Gould. The first bucket outside of the emergency fund is the 401k. Up to the match that's if your employer provides one. Giving money away isn't something that you want to do. He further explains that after, it would be wise to place your money either in an IRA or a Roth IRA. Another way that many don't think about is the HSAs, which are savings accounts that are only eligible to those with a high deductible health insurance coverage. One perk of storing money away in an HSA is that you don't lose it, and whenever you have healthcare costs, you can easily take out the cash and not have to pay taxes on it. And on your 65th birthday, it morphs into an IRA, and you don't get fined for other costs. You can even pay Medicare costs and long-term care premiums. 6. Become a silent partner in a business. Building your own business from the ground up can be a risky move, but if all goes well, you'll certainly reap the benefits. Another route to take that pays off without the stress that comes in a new startup is to become a silent partner who invests funds, but doesn't get involved in any of the day-to-day of running the business. Of course, this prospect comes with certain pros and cons. You won't have a say in how the company is run, or the daily decisions that active employees make. But on the upside, you'll earn a portion of any profits the business makes without putting in any long hours. Although, you still run the risk of financial loss if the venture flops. Be careful not to sink your hard-earned money into a business that's going to tank. To reduce this risk, ensure that you do your own research. Ask to see financial records, projections, and business plans. You might be required to sign an NDA, but you'll see that it's worth it. You might also want to get a lawyer involved to ensure you're protected if the business gets sued or becomes bankrupt or any other legal issue. 7. Invest in real estate. If there's anything that recent history has taught us, it's that housing isn't a guaranteed investment. That being said, if you have the required cost and risk tolerance, investing in residential or commercial real estate might suit you. Investing in real estate is double-edged. You could take buying a single home to live in to be an investment, or you could invest beyond your home, into land, to sell, or stores or homes to rent out. One thing to note is that branching out past your own home depends on your market and the demand for rental and real estate. In most markets, if you can tolerate the headaches and there's room, it's an option. But in the spirit of diversifying your assets, bear in mind that many homeowners already consider real estate to take up most of their portfolio, and caution people seeking to invest in real estate to be wary of weighing their portfolios too heavily towards one kind of asset. 8. Choose credit cards with rewards you'll use. Using a credit card might not seem like putting your money to work, but choosing a card with rewards that's fit for your lifestyle means that every buck you spend on your card is doing double duty. Nobody likes debt, but if you have the cash flow and predictability in your budget and you can dutifully pay off your bill at the end of the month, there are many credit cards out there you could choose from. However, if you have credit card debt, this would not be the right move for you. The secret behind making your money work with your cards is being in the position to pay off your bill in full every month. 9. Pursue a professional degree or certification. Another way your money can work for you is by elevating your worth on the job market. If you have time and money to invest in furthering your education, you have the potential of making yourself more marketable to earn a higher salary. That doesn't only mean pouring hundreds of thousands of dollars into grad school. Making yourself more marketable as an employee or professional might be a simple workshop to work on your public speaking, or even taking a class to be a pro at Microsoft Excel. If you're looking to broaden your skill set, but money is an issue, there are loads of free courses available online. 10. Pay down debt. Most of us deal with some form of debt at some point in our lives, be it credit cards, student debt, or other loans. And while owing money might just be a part of life, the sooner you can get rid of it, the sooner you can have a handle on your finances. Think of it this way. Every dollar you use to reduce your principal saves you from having to pay interest on that amount, and that can mean being free from debts years earlier than you expected. If you made 3% minimum repayments only on a credit card debt of $5,000 with an 18% APR, for example, it would take you more than 12 years to pay it off, and you'd end up paying back over $9,000 instead. However, if you increased your monthly payments by maybe $100, you'd end up clearing off your debt in just under 2 years and pay back less than $6,000. So basically, paying down debt faster equals guaranteed returns in your bank account over the long run. In conclusion, there are several ways in which you can leverage your money and time to make an extra cash or a fortune for yourself. But the key is finding a system that works for you and doing your due diligence. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found value in it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you're interested in more content like this. If you guys have an idea for a video you'd like to see, go ahead and leave a comment down below all about that. We'd love to help you guys out in any way we can. With all that said, you guys, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.